Here is a full long story based on the script True Love and Loyalty. Girls Battle to Save Her Horse. Title: True Love and Loyalty. Girls Battle to Save Her Horse. As the sun rose over the rolling hills of the countryside, 17-year-old Emma Wilson made her way to the stables to visit her beloved horse, Starlight. Emma and Starlight had been inseparable since she was a child, and their bond grew stronger with each passing day. But little did Emma know, her world was about to be turned upside down. As she approached the stables, she noticed that the door was open, and Starlight was nowhere to be found. Emma's heart sank as she frantically searched the surrounding area, calling out Starlight's name. Just as Emma was starting to lose hope, she received a call from the local animal shelter, informing her that Starlight had been found wandering the streets and had been taken in by the shelter. Emma rushed to the shelter, relieved to be reunited with her beloved horse. However, Emma's joy was short-lived. The shelter informed her that Starlight had been injured and required immediate veterinary attention. The cost of the treatment was prohibitively expensive, and Emma's family was unable to afford it. Determined to save Starlight's life, Emma embarked on a mission to raise the funds needed for the treatment. She organized bake sales, charity events, and even started a social media campaign to spread the word about Starlight's plight. As the days turned into weeks, Emma's efforts began to pay off. The community rallied around her, donating generously to the cause. Local businesses offered their support, and even the local news station featured Emma's story, helping to raise awareness and funds. Despite the setbacks and challenges she faced, Emma refused to give up. She worked tirelessly, fueled by her love and loyalty for Starlight. And finally, after weeks of hard work, Emma had raised enough funds to cover the cost of Starlight's treatment. The day of the treatment arrived, and Emma was by Starlight's side as the veterinarians worked their magic. The hours ticked by slowly, but eventually, the news Emma had been waiting for arrived. Starlight was going to be okay. Overjoyed and relieved, Emma hugged Starlight tightly, tears of happiness streaming down her face. She knew that she had fought hard to save her beloved horse, and it had all been worth it. As Emma looked into Starlight's eyes, she knew that their bond was unbreakable. She had proven that true love and loyalty could overcome even the toughest challenges, and she was grateful for the experience. From that day on, Emma and Starlight continued to share a special bond, one that had been strengthened by their journey together. And as they rode off into the sunset, Emma knew that she would always cherish the memories of their battle to save Starlight's life. As the days went by, Emma and Starlight's bond grew stronger. They spent their days exploring the countryside, riding through fields and forests, and enjoying each other's company. But Emma knew that she couldn't keep Starlight cooped up in the stables forever. She wanted to give her beloved horse the freedom to roam and run, to feel the wind in her mane and the sun on her back. So Emma made a decision. She would build a special sanctuary for Starlight, a place where she could run and play and live her life to the fullest. With the help of her friends and family, Emma set to work building the sanctuary. They worked tirelessly, day and night, to create a beautiful and safe space for Starlight. Finally, the day arrived when the sanctuary was complete. Emma led Starlight to the gate, and with a flourish, she opened it and let her beloved horse run free. Starlight galloped and bucked, her mane flowing in the wind. She ran and played, feeling the freedom and joy that she had been missing for so long. Emma watched, tears of happiness streaming down her face. She knew that she had made the right decision, that she had given Starlight the gift of freedom and happiness. And as she watched Starlight run and play, Emma knew that their bond would last a lifetime. They would always be together, a girl and her horse, a bond of love and loyalty that could never be broken. As the days turned into weeks, Emma and Starlight's sanctuary became a haven for other horses in need. Emma took in rescue horses, nursing them back to health and giving them a second chance at life. Starlight, sensing Emma's compassion and kindness, became even more loyal and protective of her. Together they explored the countryside, helping those in need and spreading joy wherever they went. One day, a severe storm rolled in, bringing heavy rain and strong winds. Emma and Starlight huddled together, waiting for the storm to pass. But as the winds howled and the rain pounded against the sanctuary, Emma heard a faint cry for help. She looked at Starlight, and together they sprang into action. They battled against the storm, fighting their way through the wind and rain to reach the source of the cry. And when they finally arrived, they found a young girl, shivering with fear and cold. Without hesitation, Emma and Starlight rushed to the girl's side, shielding her from the storm and leading her to safety. And as they waited out the storm together, Emma knew that she and Starlight had made a real difference in the world. Their bond had grown stronger, their trust and loyalty in each other unshakable. And as they rode off into the sunset, Emma knew that she and Starlight would always stand together, a team of two, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As the storm subsided, Emma and Starlight returned to the sanctuary, where they were greeted as heroes. The young girl they had rescued, whose name was Sophie, was shaken but unharmed. Emma and Sophie quickly became close friends, bonding over their shared love of horses. Sophie began to visit the sanctuary regularly, helping Emma with the daily tasks and learning about horse care. As the weeks turned into months, Emma noticed that Sophie was struggling in school. She was falling behind in her classes and seemed to be losing interest in her education. Emma decided to take matters into her own hands. She began to tutor Sophie, using the horses as a way to make learning fun and engaging. They practiced math by measuring out feed and calculating the horses' weights. They practiced reading by labeling the horses' stalls and reading about different breeds. And they even practiced science by studying the horses' behavior and habitats. Thanks to Emma's tutoring, Sophie's grades began to improve. She gained confidence in her abilities and started to enjoy learning again. Emma was thrilled to see the positive impact she was having on Sophie's life. She realized that her passion for horses could be used to make a difference in the world. And so, Emma decided to start a new program at the sanctuary. She would offer equine-assisted learning programs for kids like Sophie, using the horses to make education fun and engaging. With Starlight by her side, Emma set to work making her vision a reality. And as they worked together, Emma knew that she had found her true calling.